Hello, welcome back to Pentiment. It's me, a Proustian, and I don't remember what I needed to do next. It's been a few days since I recorded. I just had the Christmas feast. I don't see anything on my map or my journal, so I guess I'll head home? Probably makes the most sense. It's probably bedtime. Oh, Amelie! Okay. She is still here. God bless you and Merry Christmas, Magdalene. Oh, Merry Christmas, Sister Amelie. Were we bothering you with the noise next door? No, not at all. Hearing people celebrating Christ's birth brings me great joy. Christmas should be a heartening time of year for us all. Hmm. I enjoyed seeing everyone feeling better about the future, especially after all Tassing has endured. The people here have suffered greatly, but we must always find hope in the midst of despair. It is fitting to celebrate Christ's birth on days with so little light and warmth. People need Christmas in the depth of winter to remind them that spring will return, and we will all have a chance to live again. Magdalene, who is that? Oh shit, I don't know. Was that her dad or somebody? Is she saying this because she's worried about her dad? Must be, because he can't get out of bed. Um, I think she'd be worried about her dad. Oh no, Dad. Please excuse me, Sister Amelie. I need to check on my father. Of course. God bless you. Thank you, sister. Okay, let's check on Dad. The door is open. Oh no. Is someone here? Dad? Okay, no one downstairs. Let's go upstairs. Oh, thank God. Magdalene, is that you? What's the matter? Someone's standing near the house. The door was open. I was afraid something might have happened to you. I'm sorry. I didn't hear anything. I've been asleep most of the day. Most of the evening, too. Hmm. I'm worried about you, Magdalene. You're worried about me? You're working too hard. I know taking care of me takes up so much of your time. And I know how hard you've been working on the mural. Yeah, I wanted to finish it before for Christmas. I know. Damn near an impossible task, given the size of that rat house. Well, maybe if you did just one wall. I'm not going to make it, Magdalene. Uh, I know. It's alright. This is just life. I'm glad I'm going before you, even if it's sooner than either of us would like. Oh, 'cause he already lost his wife and a child, and that makes sense that he wouldn't want to see another child go. I've already seen too much death in my time. I just wanted to show you what I could do. I wanted you to be proud of me. Oh, Magdalene. Oh, it's making me tear up. I have been every day of your life. You've never needed to prove anything to me. I wish I could stay to see the mural when you finish it, but I don't need to. I know it will be more beautiful than anything these old hands have ever made. Ah, Mom was the artist. She was. I just followed in her shadow. But you don't have to follow in mine. You can already see things that I never could. See things and make them real. Hmm. I'm trying. You're doing it. Whether I die tonight or tomorrow or the next day, I'm not going to be here much longer. One morning you're going to wake up and you'll have to do things for yourself. Love things for yourself. You'll have to share it with the world. Love is the only reason to do anything in this life. Oh, all this talking. Too much. Could you bring me something to eat? Of course, Dad. You haven't eaten all day. And I miss the Christmas feast, too. I can't believe no one brought me a cookie. I'll go get some soup. Oh, man. What a good conversation for them to have, though. I think they needed to. Just to be realistic. Oh, shit. Was he here the whole time? Klaus knew? Klaus. Okay. Who the fuck is this? I was like, it's not Andreas, right? Because he definitely died in the fire. They're not going to pull one over. I assume. Is it one of the monks? He almost looks like he's wearing a monk outfit. I'm sorry, Klaus. About everything. You're here. Is it Andreas? I've been trying to keep Magdalene safe. I've been trying to figure it out this whole time. After the fire, it's all I could think about. That and them. They've never left me. They're all still there, all in the dance of death. The Baron, Piero, Guy, Lucky, Peter, Otto, August. His son, it is Andres. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? So he has been in the Abbey painting. He's obviously not the string puller, but he's been behind the scenes. 18 fucking years? Did he just fake his own death, or how did he? What the fuck? All the people he's known and who've died, right? And now you. Dad? Oh God, it's you. Who are you? What are you doing to my father? Magdalene, it's all right. It's all right. I'm sorry. I've forgotten my manners after all these years. And you've likely forgotten my face, or what it once was. Magdalene, this is Andreas Mailer. Back from the dead. She might think this, but since Klaus said it's all right, I think I'm going to go with this. Maybe I'm biased because I was Andreas for a while. Andreas is clearly not here to kill her or her father. The earliest memory I have is of you running into a burning library. I'm sorry. I don't understand. No one could have survived that. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I did. I don't understand, Andreas. Where have you been all these years? Hiding from the world. In the ruins, mostly. Sometimes in the woods when it was warm. Stealing bread from Gret. Stealing books from you. Oh, so I wasn't going crazy. It's the only thing that kept my mind from forgetting what words are. Wait, how did you survive the fire? With some difficulty. I grabbed as many books as I could and threw them into the scriptorium. When the smoke got too thick, I started to black out. The next thing I remember was Caspar pulling me into the crypt. Caspar. Your apprentice? The boy? You sent him back to Salzburg. He didn't leave. He waited in the woods and watched what was happening. When he saw me in the window of the library, he ran through the crypt to save me. And he did. But he saw I was trying to save the books and... Oh no. Oh no, Caspar. He went back in. Oh, god damn it, child. Like, oh. Oh, that's heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking enough when it was Andreas, but somehow it is worse when it's Caspar. Oh. I couldn't stop him. I was barely conscious. He never came back out, Klaus. It's another death on his conscience. When I woke up, everyone was dead or gone. I couldn't face any of you. I couldn't go back to Sabine, that empty house. So I hid. You painted over the Dance of Death in the Abbey. It turns out I had a reason to keep painting. I'm sorry if I scared you. No one's come into the Abbey for years. I thought I was safe there. I was afraid to talk to you. Afraid to talk to anyone. Did you leave us those notes? The ones with the purple writing? Ah. No. Those were written by a different occult hand. One that does not want you to finish your mural. One that has killed and may kill again to stop you from telling Tassing's history. Tassing's history? Why? Because Tassing's real history is at odds with the story we've all been told. It's been covered, bit by bit, layer by layer, till it could no longer be seen. I knew that History of Tassing book with the Baron was important. I knew it. Okay. But it's still here. It's always been here, hidden beneath our feet. I just want to know what's so revelatory about it. Is it... Because originally I thought there was something about the Abbey not having an actual claim, kind of with Ottilia's issue. And maybe it is related to that, but now the Abbey's not in charge, so why would someone still care? And it's still protected, haunted by the specter of death that has hung over this place for generations. The thread puller. Thread puller? Beneath our feet? What are you talking about? The person who attacked your father is the same person who manipulated someone into killing Otto Zimmermann. And Lawrence Rothvogel. Yes, and they travel through the Roman aqueduct that connects Tassing and Kearsau. It's a network of tunnels I've become quite familiar with. Oh, I bet you have. And I've seen the ghost that haunts them, that can squeeze through the tiniest opening. I've seen it bend itself in half to reach places I could never follow. I've traveled along every inch of the aqueduct in the old city, but there's one place I've never found. The lair where the thread puller retreats to. The ancient Roman temple that it is determined to hide from view. Oh, shoot, what was the name of that? Start with an M. The Mithraeum? You found it? No, but I mapped out a darkness between the collapsed tunnels. I believe I know how to get there. Come with me. I'll show you. I want to be all right, but she'll check in with her dad. He's in a bad state. This might be, Dad? He's a good man, Magdalene. You'll be safe with him. Will you be all right? Yes, I'll be fine. Protect my daughter, Andreas. With my life, Klaus. I promise. All right, let's find the Mithraeum. Wild. The rat house. What are we doing here? When the men dug the foundation, they found Roman ruins that had been buried over time. They wouldn't waste stone, so they used the Roman wall as one of the cellars. There's a way inside to the hidden place. Are you all right? Yes? All right. Into the rat skeller. Okay. This is wild. I didn't expect there to be more than one, like, behind-the-scenes person, right? And I really did not expect we'd get Andreas back. I just really thought 18 years, the fire, All right, that wall is different. Does that mean this is the place? No, it's two-sided, new and old. This was above ground once. It carried water. Look. Oh, all right. I think I can make it out. Cornelius goes to the bath today and completes the 6th step in Mithraeum. Yes, you see? No, I most certainly do not see, Andreas. Well, here. You know what? A warning would be nice. Oh, sorry. I'm not used to being around people. This is the aqueduct. The aqueduct carries water to the baths, so you think this will take us to the Mithraeum. Exactly. You seem quite confident. We know it exists. I know where it is not. I believe this is the only place it could be. It must be near the baths. Well, you've already smashed a hole in the wall, so I suppose we might as well look. After you, please. Okay. Manopropria. I don't know what that means. I mean, it's obviously part of the aqueduct. So here's the bathhouse. Check this first. The decoration. These must have been the baths. It doesn't look like there's a way through. Silt. All the floods keep carrying it down here. Hundreds of years of floods. What if we can't get through? What if it's buried forever? Oh, sorry, that was him. It's too early to get this discouraged. Let's keep looking. Yeah, that is a bunch of silt, for sure. Nothing this... Oh! There is something this way. More stairs down? Would something be below the baths? A hippocaust. They use warm air to heat the rooms above. Roman colonies in the north often had them. Let's hope those haven't filled with silt as well. Okay, here we go. I'm just wondering... I just have to go check. It's probably nothing, but was there something past the room to the bathhouse? This part of the tunnel is collapsed. We're not getting to the Mithraeum this way. I think. Yes. Caspar and I found a collapsed section of the aqueduct near town. He explored it, but couldn't describe what he found in the dark. This must be the other side. Oh, he still has his background stuff. That's cool. I shouldn't have let him go. I should have taken more care with him. I won't be that spiky. Andreas, we can't do anything about that now. Yes, of course. He did. He sensed something. I don't remember now what Caspar found or thought he found, but... all these old pillars, I guess? Do you know where we're going? These pillars just kind of go on in all directions. Andreas, could you look that way? I think I'm going to try exploring ahead. Don't split the party. Of course. Oh, never mind. I'm Andreas now. How could you abandon your work, Andreas? I thought you were a true artist, a master of your craft, but all you created was misery. Oh, the ghost of the Baron. Did you even believe I was the one who did it? Or could you just stomach my death more easily? Shit, that's a little bit true. I don't know that I believe Lucky did it. I just didn't want it to be some of the others. An eye for an eye, Andreas. You may have condemned me, but in doing so, you damned yourself as well. Oof. He is haunted. Master, why did you send me back into the flames? Oh. He didn't. We know he didn't. But his guilty mind. He blames himself for all of them. Oh, shit. Oh! No. No, this isn't right. I can't be here right now. How did I get here? Andreas. Hello, Melancholia. You're still here. Yes, for a little longer. You're leaving? I am the last vestige of reason that once ruled this court. When it goes, I will go with it. But who will rule the city if you leave? No one. You must leave this place forever, Andreas. You must abandon it for good. But how? What can I do? I didn't even know how I got here. This was once a place of refuge for you, Andreas. But it has become a prison you constructed to protect yourself. From what? From pain, from risk, from life itself. But I can't stay here. I have to help Magdalene. How do I get out? Andreas, you are the architect. I will help you as best I can, but you are the only one who can answer that. Oh, we're in the labyrinth again. Nope. this fucking way. Hello, Andreas. Is that you, Sabine? Yes, of course, I'm still here. Part of me will always be here with you. We haven't talked in so long. Why? Everything fell apart. That doesn't mean we couldn't have put it back together. Back together with a great big hole in the middle. We wouldn't have been the first. I wish you had given us another chance. I do too. It may be too late for us, but it's not too late for you, Andreas. It's not too late for Magdalene. Yes, Magdalene. I have to help her. You can, Andreas. We have to leave this place behind for good. I know. I can. I will. You will. Thank you, Sabine. Will I ever see you again? Not in this place. But maybe someday in a better place. In a better dream. Yeah, this is his dream and always has been. Come on. Come down here. It is easy. Okay, it's easier with the keyboard. It's not too difficult of a maze, I admit, which I'm fine with. Master Andreas! Oh, Caspar. It's really you. It's so good to see you again, Master. How can you say that? You died because of me. I just wanted to help you, Master Andreas. You couldn't think straight. You shouldn't blame yourself anymore. I let my family down. I let you down. I couldn't stop Peter. Couldn't save Tassing. Couldn't even save more than an armful of books. You did what you could, Master. Everyone knows you did. And that's all any of us can do. All right, Caspar. Thank you. Thank you for everything you taught me. Oh. Wait, what happened? This was the way out. Oh shit, where is the exit? Before I started to Caspar, I know this was the way out. Your mind is fighting itself, Andreas. Oh, it's Beatrice again. It remembers the pain of life. It's trying to protect you from it. Beatrice? Yes? I thought you were gone. You brought me back. Oh. So, what do I do now? Keep going. Oh, keep go. Oh, it's on the other fucking side. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nope. Yep. All the way back around. I find this whole thing as this representation of his mind to be so interesting because it's kind of, it's half artistic, half religious, you know? Uh-oh. August. You too? It's been so many nights, so many years without seeing your face. I thought I had forgotten it. Yeah, it's got to have been at least, what, like 20 years or so? Something like that. I know there's nothing I could have done, but that doesn't make me feel any less guilty. It's always there under the surface, no matter how I try to bury it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Hmm. It's alright. Huh. What? It's alright, Daddy. Huh? It is? You don't have to hide here anymore. What about you and Gaspar and your mother? We're not really here. And there are people who need you. What if I can't help them? I don't know, Daddy. I'm too little. I think you have to figure that out on your own. Of, of course. You're right. Thank you. I love you, Daddy. I love you too. Good night, August. Good night. Uh, they shifted again, the walls. It's still trying to protect you. No. It's not? No, I mean, no. I don't have to do this. This is my mind, my maze. And I'm leaving. Good. But this next part might be confusing. Oh, it's the Mary. What? I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. Or else this is Beatrice, I think, but she's in the pose. Why are you holding the maze? Two things are merging in your mind. You and... There are layers to everything, even our memories. Over time, the foundations become buried. You can no longer recall how we got here, no longer recall what came before. And what came before? Our Lady, watching over the labyrinth as I watch over you. And even this has roots that reach deep into the past. There was not always a lady to watch over the labyrinth, but there was a labyrinth. Huh. Mars. So this is the Roman thing. We're in the Mithraeum. What? I don't understand. Sister Amelie? Jesus fuck. Did she set up Guy? Did she make all of that up? We got our information from her. Is she the thread puller? She's been around long enough, right? She sees things. Jesus fuck. Is this real? Am I still in my mind? You are here with me. And we are here in spirit. You look like Beatrice a moment ago. Beatrice? I don't know her. We are in the tabernacle, the heart of the labyrinth. Oh, you see the labyrinths on the floor. Your spirit was wandering, and the Lord brought you here. I don't understand. How did you leave your cell? I have not. We are only here in spirit, Andreas. Am I having a vision? I know it is confusing. I'm not even sure of my own visions. But if you are here with me, it is the will of the Lord. Andreas? Sister Amelie? Huh? What are you doing here, sister? Ah, this is the center of the labyrinth, the tabernacle. It is where the Lord sends my spirit to do his will. God has also guided your spirits here. There must be a purpose to it. Hmm. Decisions. We're looking for the Mithraeum. Is this it? Mithraeum? No. This is the tabernacle. Not a place of wood and stone, but a place of spirit. The Lord has called me to this place for many years. God has always made his will known to me. Soon he will make it known to you. Sister, how does your spirit come to this place? Through the door between life and death. When she first said through the door, I thought it was just going to be through the door. And I was like, oh, jeez. When my spirit hears the call, it descends through my grave. Okay. So maybe there is an actual path. Here the Lord tells me what messages I must bear, and to whom. She would have the handwriting, I assume. Where does she get the ink? You deliver messages? Yes, once long ago I was a scribe. I copied many works of the great church doctors. Origen, in particular. I remember that, the ascetic and theologian. Huh. But that all ended with the fire. It ended with my life. Wait. I thought I had given up the pen forever until the visions returned. There it is. In purple. Oh, it's beautiful. Handwriting. But like, oh, eerie. No! When fire took my abbey, I couldn't save my sisters. Not one. All I could grab was a single book and a bolt of purple ink cloth. I couldn't understand why God had spared me alone. But he showed me. God had a higher purpose for me, for my hand. Father Thomas explained it to me. He makes everything clear. He tells me what I must do, what the Lord wills me to do. It was you. This whole time, you wrote the notes. Okay, but how involved is Father Thomas in this? I found one by my dad when he was attacked. Sister Amelie, you pushed those people into committing murder. What? No, that can't be true. The Lord would not use me for such a purpose. Was Father Thomas pulling threads on the thread puller? Calm yourself, sister. We'll figure this out. This doesn't make any sense. Why would Amelie want anyone dead? No, I wouldn't. He wouldn't. There was nothing in his messages about murder. No. I am not here. This can't be happening. This can't be happening. Ah. Oh, Sister Amelie. God damn it, Father Thomas, you are the true villain, aren't you? Sister Amelie, shh, it's all right. He is the one who interprets her visions. God damn it. I'm glad that I helped the twins put frogs in his tabernacle. Father Thomas, how did you get down here? Tassing is an old place. It's buried many ancient roads and tunnels over the centuries. People walk above the hidden ways every day without even knowing it. Though in truth it was Sister Amelie who rediscovered them first and found this place. Wait, the dimensions of this room. This is the foundation of the church. Father Thomas, did you... In other circumstances I would be overjoyed to see you, Andreas. In truth, I am still happy you are alive. Thank God. But I think the occasion of this reunion leaves little to rejoice about. You. Like their fighting stances. You and Sister Amelie were behind all of the murders? No, she had no part in this. But the notes, she wrote them. She did, but she did not understand their purpose. I guided her. I told her what to write. To what end? What was the point of all this? I'm trying to remember what he has said about the history. He wanted me to include Mary, and he talked about those visions, the saints, but I don't remember what else. Okay, yeah, what was the point of all this? Look around you. What do you see? Roman ruins? Look closer. It looks like the statue of St. Moritz from the meadow. Was he protecting the Christian history of Tassing? Like, trying to prevent it from being known that this was like an earlier Roman myth in order to keep the pilgrims coming? The images of Saint Satya from the shrine. I don't understand. It's Saint Moritz and Saint Satya and Mars and Diana. Okay, so they are based on Diana, the virgin Roman goddess of the hunt in the wilderness. Diana is also associated with fertility, the moon, and the underworld. The saints are the gods? When the Romans left Tassing, their buildings, their temples, their statues remained. Christians settled here centuries later. They found time-worn fragments of that imperial grasp. This statue of Mars Pater that once watched over the Roman fields stood there still, headless and nameless. The settlers believed it was St. Moritz. It was already a legend where they had come from. That's why there were all those similar stories, right, with the Romans and the saints and, you know, kind of the pagan stuff. They all had different versions of the same story, all built on the same foundation. They found the shrines to Satya and, not understanding she was an aspect of Diana, believed she was another local saint. So the people turned them into saints? Sanctity and sainthood exist outside of what people believe, Magdalene. People cannot turn someone into a saint any more than they can unmake the divinity of Christ. They knew of the saints and learned local legends of the region and applied them to the figures they found here. No one knew they were Roman gods because there was no account of what the Romans did and left here. Except for Historia Tassiae. But Historia Tassiae was not known then. Perhaps it had not even been written then. Who knows how long that book had been lost for before it made its way to Father Matthias. And you killed him for it. Yes, with poison. No one suspected. No, we didn't. I sure as hell did not. I love this because it makes total sense. You can see it. It's not out of left field, but I also didn't see it coming, which is incredibly deftly done. He died of poison and no one suspected? It must have been quite subtle. Oh, his death was unexpected, but I was the only person he confided in about what he had read in Historia Tassiae. When Father Matthias learned that there was no evidence that St. Moritz had ever come to Tassing, right, because all the evidence is actually Roman, that the shrine to him in the meadow was a statue of Mars that the Romans had erected hundreds of years ago, that Saint Satya was the Roman goddess Diana, he resolved to deal with it. And you resolved to deal with him. I love the fighting stance. I like Magdalene's too that she did earlier. Andreas, our people believe in St. Moritz. They believe in the miracles God has worked through his hand. And they believe in the legend of St. Satya, that she helped Moritz and watches over Tassing still. And that was worth killing the abbot? I believed it was then, yes. If St. Moritz never came to Tassing, then what is in the reliquary? What are the pilgrims coming to see? What does it mean for the people who prayed to him, to St. Satya, and believed their prayers were answered? What does it mean for the church that has given people hope, fixed like a false star in a dark sky? If the people have reason to doubt the validity of the saints, can they doubt the church? Can they doubt the gospel, the word of God? There, her fighting stance. I mean, he has a point. But, like, so it's better to keep lying to people? Clearly he thinks so. Do you have so little faith in ordinary people, Father Thomas? I have faith in God. And I have seen firsthand what can happen when people become disconnected from our God. When people believe that all just authority is false, that their own education and reason are superior to divine truth. Didn't he lose a church to a mob? Is that what he's trying to avoid? You've always told us we have to accept Christ with our own free will. Yes, of course, but preserving the legends of our saints doesn't interfere with individual volition. You are preserving a lie. I preserved a lie to illuminate greater truth. God so loved the world that he gave his only Son. If you believe this, if you truly believe this, eternal life is yours. And saints have walked among us, and their relics work miracles, and they hear our prayers and answer them. And the two that protect this town were never here. They don't need to know that, Andreas. There are times when God feels so far away from us in these mountains. But a peasant in Tassing can stand in a field, look over our valley and say, St. Moritz was here. God was with us, and he is with us still, and he will be with us always. And that is the truth, even if the legend of St. Moritz is a lie. You think that justifies all this? In the end, no. But at each step, I thought it was right. I was wrong. I know this is hard to believe, but I was trying to save lives, to prevent death. But one murder didn't solve the problem, did it? Because one day, Baron Rothvogel rode into town with another copy of Historia Tassiae. A copy he promised to give to the abbot, so Kearsarge could come to terms with its past. And if Father Gernot read its contents, you would be facing the same danger you saw in Father Matthias. In retrospect, given how Father Gernot chose to run the abbey, my fears may have been unfounded. That sentiment didn't prevent you from doing it again. You're right, it didn't. Then why Otto? Certainly he didn't have anything to do with Historia Tassiae. He couldn't even read. In the end, his murder provoked Peter and the others into destroying the abbey. I never thought that would happen. I underestimated Peter's anger and the peasants' frustration. You seem to have a difficult time reading people. You killed him to prevent an uprising, but it caused it instead? Someone else killed him, as someone else killed Baron Rothvogel. And it wasn't to prevent an uprising, but to stop him from showing people what he found. What he found when he was helping to dig the foundation of the rat house. The wall of the aqueduct? No, everyone knows about the old aqueducts. That wouldn't have caused alarm. What he found was a stone head. The missing head of the statue in the meadow, the statue at the shrine of St. Moritz. How did it wind up over there? The most likely culprits are rain, floods, and time. Black Till told me that farmers find old tools and pottery in the fields every year. Yes, and this head remained hidden for centuries. It sat in the soil until Otto found it. He was going to show everyone that God had favored the town with his discovery. What Otto could not know is that our shrine statue was not of St. Moritz, because Otto could not read the words chiseled across the helmet, Mars Pater. But the man he entrusted with this information, the town priest, could. Yes. And you told him to meet you on St. John's Eve at the rat house. I could not let him destroy our town's beliefs. And you had poor Sister Amelie write down what you told her were visions, visions she couldn't remember, and deliver them in the dead of night to Guy, to Hannah, to Martin, so that one of them would murder Otto, just as someone murdered Lawrence. What about my father? I'm sorry, Magdalene. You did that directly, you fuck. I've lived next to you my whole life. How could you? None of this was easy for me. I always thought I was doing what needed to be done. Was it because of the mural? Yes. Klaus pursued the project with the determination of a guilty man doing penance. He kept digging and digging for answers about Tussing's past, Kearsall's past. I was afraid that sooner or later he would find out about Moritz, Satya, this place, everything. So you tried to kill him. No, I tried to scare him. First with a note, but he ignored it. I thought if I ransacked the workshop, it would scare him off. I didn't expect him to come down so quickly. It was just an accident. It wasn't an accident. You almost killed him. Well, he is killing him. Klaus is going to die because of that attack. I know. So what are you going to do now? Kill me? Kill Magdalene? No, of course not. I have neither the means nor the will to do so. But even if I can't stop you from telling people what I've done, I can stop them from finding this place. No, do not bring it down on us. You fucker. Huh? God damn it, Father Thomas. No, Father Thomas, stop. It's too late for me, but I can still take Tassing's secrets with me. No! If you bring this ceiling down on one, this beautiful place, and two, on all of us, I'm gonna be so pissed. Father, you're going to kill us all. You're going to kill Amelie. Then leave and take her with you. You can't tell the townsfolk what you can tell the townsfolk what you want, but if you stay here, we'll die together. You'd really kill yourself and destroy the church just to hide this secret? Churches can be rebuilt more easily than faith. I'm willing to pay the price for that. Oh my god. Guys! Father! Go! Grab her and go! Jesus, dude. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. How's this game continually surprise me? Are you alright? I think so. You? In truth? No. But I survived. And so did she. They must have heard that at the Golden Hand. What an awful way to end a beautiful Christmas night. What are we going to tell them? What do you mean? About this? About everything? Why wouldn't we just tell them the truth? For the same reason Father Thomas hid it. Please explain your thinking. I'm just not sure it makes sense. What good will it do to tell everyone about St. Moritz and St. Satya? Maybe Father Thomas was right about that, if nothing else. Maybe it would break their faith. I think he's wrong. I think the people here have enough faith to hear the truth. You know them better than I do, especially since I've been away for so long. I thought understanding this would feel better. Found out who did all of this, who attacked my dad. It's not like we can bring anyone back. We can't undo any of the hurt that he caused. Father Thomas won't be able to hurt anyone else. Maybe he never would have. I think you're right. We should tell them. About the saints, the Romans, all of it. I hate that doing the right thing feels so awful. I'm sorry. I am too. I still think it's what we need to do. Then we'll tell them. Good. We should get Sister Amelie someplace warm. We can take her to my house. We'll probably have some explaining to do. A lot, I think. It's been a long time coming. I'm glad you didn't die in that fire. I am too. I think. Merry Christmas, Andreas. Merry Christmas. Oh. Magdalene, you made it back. Andreas and Sister Amelie and I all made it back. Sister Amelie? Was she in the church? I heard a terrible din and the house shook. Is everything all right? Our neighbors probably think the world is ending, so it could be better. Are you all right, Dad? Yes, I'm sorry. Just tired. Sit by me. Tell me what happened. It started in the rat house. Well, the Ratskeller. Andreas found an old Roman message there that pointed to the Mithraeum. Huh. So we went into the aqueduct. The section we found must have been closed off for centuries. We found an old Roman bathhouse. We couldn't go through, so we found our way down to a level under the baths. I think Andreas said it was a hypocaust. I got separated from Andreas. I was really afraid I'd lost him, that we'd both gotten lost down there. But then I heard his voice off in the distance, and I was so relieved. Dad? Are you still listening? Oh, no. Oh. It just feels so unfinished. She didn't get to finish her story. She didn't get to finish the mural. He didn't get to finish his life that he would have had. Ugh, makes me sad. Oh, several months later. Spring. Wow. I know it's hard, says Esther. I mean, I can only imagine how hard it is. But we will all do our best to make you feel welcome when you get here. It's strange to think this will probably be the last letter I send you. So I will end it with my love. Esther. Oh, is she going to Prague? Magdalene? It's not who I expected. Yes? I am so sorry to disturb you, but I wanted to let you know that everything is in order. Baltas has ensured that all of the financial matters will be handled. The money will be forwarded to you via the Reichspost as soon as everything is settled. I appreciate it. Please thank him for me. Thank him for everything. Of course, Mr. Struckeren. I do not know your father well, but I know that he was well regarded by everyone who spoke of him. Seems that Tassing has lost many things in one man. I'm very sorry. Thank you. Good fortune to you. So they're selling it. They're shutting everything down. I don't know how much more of the game there is. I'm like, when did I start playing today? I don't remember. I'm going to keep going. Oh, it's Gertrude. Are you sure you have everything you need, Magdalene? We'll see. I know I'm ready to go. Well, you can't leave without this. It's chamomile, cinnamon, and wheat flour. If you're traveling and you're having cramps, I know, I'll use it. Well, Hildegard's recipe just called for chamomile and wheat flour. I added the cinnamon for taste. I'm so sorry about what happened to your father. Thank you. Mother Francisca had us all say prayers for him. And for you as well, when she heard you were leaving. Really? That's so sweet. Please thank her for me. I will. We'll all miss you so much, Magdalene. I'll miss you too. God bless you. Safe travels. Do we ever get to see what the mural looks like? I wonder. Veronica? Magdalene, I can't believe you're really leaving. I'll miss you all dearly. The boys will miss you even more. Yours, at least. Oh, don't tease him. I think he's really having a hard time of it, despite appearances. I'll go easy on him. That's kind of you. I appreciate it. Safe travels and God bless you. So, I can't get past Gertrude. I want to go see the rat house. Oh, here's Otto. Sorry, bud. Didn't work out. Oh, hey, Mags. Oots. I'm really sorry about your dad. He was always nice to me. My mom says he was a good man. He was a good dad. Well, thanks. I should get going. Mags. Magdalene? You sure you don't want to marry me? Oh, oots. uh, I think it is. It is a little late for that. It's a little late for that, don't you think? Right. I just didn't want to spend the rest of my life wondering if I should have asked. you know? Look after your mother, Oots. Aw. Elias, the new priest, I assume. Look at that church. Damn. Good morning, Mistress Struckrin. Are you off soon? Yes, Father. Just saying my last few farewells. Of course. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to know you and your father. God rest his soul. I am too. Don't let those Bohemians put any heretical ideas in your head. Once their pernicious seeds take root, they can choke the faith right out of you. I don't know, Father. I've heard they have some interesting ideas. All right, young lady. Just because I'm new here doesn't mean you should tease me. God bless you, Father Elias. God bless you in your travels. Amelie. God bless you as well, Sister Amelie. Are you leaving today? I am. I'm just heading up to the mill in a bit. I'm so sorry for everything that happened. Well, that was winter. It's spring now. I think she might like that metaphor. True. We all must try to live again. Thank you for helping me. Do you know what you'll do now? Will you become an anchoress again? I don't know, honestly. Father Elias is trying to help me, but I need to learn to rely on my own judgment a little more. It's going to take a long time to atone for my part in what happened. Perhaps the rest of my life. You were tricked. We all were. Even so, I must make amends. I'm writing an account of what happened here. As well as I can remember it, anyway. It is not enough to earn forgiveness. I pray that it will at least illuminate this history of great darkness. Good. It's worth remembering. God bless you, Sister Amelie. God bless and keep you safe on your travels, Magdalene. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to go to the mill. Okay. Talk to everybody here. Elsa. Magdalene, this is it? It is. Time for me to leave. Good. Get out of here before this cursed town swallows you. Tassing will bring you nothing but anguish and misery. Elsie, I hope one day you will find a path out of your sorrow. God willing, though I am doubtful. Stay safe on the road. These are still dangerous times. We'll be fine. Look after your family. Paul, Anna, your grandkids still need you. I'll do what I can. They are what little I have left. Without them. Never mind. Godspeed, Magdalene. Andreas. Are you sure I look all right? Of course, Andreas. You look perfectly respectable. You're a little worse for wear, but good sight better than you were. It was kind of the women to help clean me up. I'm afraid I'd forgotten how to look after myself. Some would say you took care of yourself quite admirably. How many men here could have survived in a burned-out cellar for the better part of 20 years? Subsisting on our own discarded rye, no less. Sorry about that. Andreas, we already told you it's all right now. Magdalene. Hello, Magdalene. Are you off soon? Hello, yes, I'm riding with your flower to Mittenwald, and then down to Isar. I'm sorry to see you go, Magdalene. But I hope Prague is everything you've dreamed of. If it's half the city Esther describes, I'm sure I'll love it. You have a chance to make a life of your own there. God knows I've squandered so much of mine. Use the time you have and use it well. I will. I don't know how, but I will. I wish he could have seen it, Andreas. I know. He would have loved it. I hope so. I know so. That's kind of you to say. We all need words of encouragement. Besides, it's the truth. Magdalene, I wanted to ask you something about the mural before you go. Huh? I thought it was supposed to cover the whole wall. Why did you leave a section blank? For the future. Unless history is going to stop in Tassing the moment I roll down the road. I think your wagon is about to leave. Oh, it is. Hardly feels like enough time. Oh, thank you for everything you did for me, for my family. Huh. God bless you, Andreas Mailer. I can't blame her for leaving. Andreas? Are you alright? I'm lost. That's alright. You're welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Besides, you can't leave yet. The children will require your expertise. Oh? Yeah, they're up on the mill, the walkway. I'll have supper ready when you're done. Are they drawing pictures? Amazing. Just remember that you're always welcome in our home, Andreas. Thank you. And now I'm Andreas? Hey kids, look at them. What are they drawing? He's drawing what he sees, the mill, the aqueduct, the sheep. Flowers, what is this? That's right. Giving them their expertise, his expertise. Here's how you get that. Oh, that's so good. So good. Wow. What a game. Absolutely incredible. We do get to see it. We do get to see it. Oh, that's right. The story with the wolf in the spring. This, I don't think I chose the Mars one. I don't remember. Maybe it was the Saint one. I don't remember what version I landed on. The lives of the early people. The saints, including Mary with her labyrinth. The labyrinth, which also we know now has the Roman origins as well. As these saints do. Oh, that's so cool. Inspiring the peasants. The soldiers are coming. Huh. The Mithraeum. The church above. The labyrinth. Oh, that's amazing. That's incredible. Because it's like this is the truth of Tassing. Im Druckeren. Love it. All the family trees. It's interesting. It's an interesting musical choice. It feels melancholy, which I think maybe is appropriate for this ending. Apollo and you take out married, I guess. Oh, and Indris and Reza. Oh, they had a whole slew of kids. Hand of St. Moritz. Andreas. Oh, Andreas Mueller, right. The one named after Andreas. Oh, that's cool. Incredible. I'm so glad we got to see the mural. What a game. This has been incredible. I've loved everything about this game. The the twists and turns, like so much of it just surprised me, but even when I wasn't being surprised, I was delighted. Like the art aesthetic of it, the lettering for the dialogue, the characters. It was great. I loved it. I'm going to have to play this again on my own time just to see kind of what feels different with some different choices. I feel like you probably never know. Like, I don't know if Lucky is always the one who gets executed for the crime in the first part. I don't know if we'll ever know if he's the one who actually did it. I don't know. Um, it'd be interesting either way, but like, there are just so many of those things that I don't know. And it'd be interesting to choose different backgrounds and lean into different personalities for them both. And there's a lot of cool stuff in this game that would be fun to see again and do again. So, and it's obviously not a very long game. I feel like it was kind of the perfect length for what it was. So yeah, I had a great time. I'm really glad I picked this up. And so yeah, thank you all for watching. And I'll catch you the next time, but it'll have to be a different game because I've finished this one. So thank you all for watching. Bye.